deep trouble.
Are you sure you want me to do this interview?
Of course.
Oh, Quinn, I know how important this show is to you, and it makes me feel good to think you think I can do it, but I'm so inexperienced. Maybe Sonny's back from New York, huh?
Come on, you'll be terrific. If Jane Pauley, Howard Cosell, and Sonny Adamson were all available, I'd still ask you.
Well, I hope I don't let you down.
Aren't you forgetting something? My partner's a winner. Remember that, okay? You and me both are gonna take credit for the biggest surprise this town has seen in a long time. We get both of those guys in this room together. It's gonna be like putting a stick of dynamite next to a lit match. Batten down your hatches, Stephanie Wyatt. Here comes the magnificent Morocco and
Hulk Hogan.
When I told you that I had loved a lot of other women, it was true, but not completely. I love more easily than some people. But what I felt before is not like this, Liza. Never this all-consuming desire I have for you. I can't give you up.
But you only want me on your terms. I can't have...
Oh! For heaven's sake, you nearly scared me out of my life. What on earth are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, you're not sick, are you?
No.
Well, lying here in the dark on the sunniest day of the year? Aren't you going to the TV station to see your brother's show?
No. You going?
I wouldn't miss it for the world. He thought that up all by himself. It would mean a lot if you were there for him.
No, I can't.
Liza. She does own half the TV station.
Oh, Mom, I don't think that Liza would be interested in wrestling. Still,
You're not seeing each other then?
No, I think you're right. Quinn should have his family's support. I'll go.
Maybe you were right in the first place.
Oh, she won't be there. Even if she is, I can't go on avoiding her for the rest of my life. We live in a small town. We know a lot of the same people. Bound to run into each other sooner or later. Besides, I always said I never gave enough attention to Quinn.
Your approval means more than anybody's to him.
That settles it then.
You sure you're doing this for the right reasons, son?
Well, I hope so.
So Stephanie insists I be there in my capacity as co-owner. I'm trapped.
So you're gonna love it. It'll build your character.
I don't need any more character.
Well, I'm working up an appetite here, so I'm still gonna be hungry once it's all over with. So what do you say, Le Coq d'Or when the show's done?
I'd love that. I think I'm going to need some peace and quiet after Hulk Hogan anyway. Shall I meet you at the station?
Oh, gosh, no. My ego's taken enough of a beating just trying to get a workout here at the club.
Now you see how women feel when they have to compete with someone like Jane Fonda.
All right, then. 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock, Le Coq d'Or. Perfect. Bye.
Hi.
Hi! Oh, well, tell me all about the Big Apple.
It was okay. I brought you a little something.
A present? Well, now you shouldn't have done this.
Why not?
I'm glad you did. I love presents. A present for Turner. That's very sweet.
Liza, I didn't buy that for Turner. Have you and Lloyd set your wedding date yet?
Harry, let's turn these lights to one side, otherwise we're gonna blind everyone. Mr. Kendall likes them straight on. I'm sorry, this is not Mr. Kendall's show, all right? Sam, you want to help him out? And as soon as you're finished with that, let's work on the sound, okay? It's gotta be perfect. Whatever you say. Thank you.
And Quinn,
Yeah.
I
I've been watching some clips in my office. Now, these guys aren't really violent, are they?
Well, I can't speak for Morocco, but Hulk, ooh, he's...
No, what I'm trying to say is there's no chance that they could really attack each other now.
We should be so lucky. Don't you want ratings? Think of the ratings, the ratings.
I'm gonna go talk to security again.
Right. Harry, the sound.
Wait. No need to get quite so into it.
I'm
Lighten up on the guys.
Just doing my job, Chase.
For one night, don't forget.
I'm not. It seems that there's plenty of room at Channel 6 for 2 producers.
Well, there's plenty of room at Channel 6 for a lot of producers, but only one in this time slot, and I'm not going anywhere.
Chase, I really owe you a lot. I mean, I couldn't have pulled this thing off without your help. Almost everything I've learned about producing, I learned by watching you in action.
Well, not everything. I could have learned 1 or 2 things from you.
Oh, really? What do you mean?
You know that move you've got when you sneak up behind a guy and before he knows it, your footprints are on his back?
Quinn, listen, do you have those question cards you promised me have to study?
Threw in my coat.
Okay.
Chase, I've got one more ticket in the front row.
Not into wrestling.
You gonna miss all the action?
It's getting a little crowded around here. I guess I'll have to read about it in the trades tomorrow.
Hey, it's almost showtime, huh? Come on, Quinn, don't worry about him. He's not the one you have to impress.
Yeah, I know you're right, but why does it bother me so much?
I am so sorry. I never should have assumed that.
No,
that
it's all
were...
right. It was a lovely thought.
How do you do it? Things go wrong in your life, and yet somehow you always manage to be all right.
I think I managed to make it seem like it is. You know, when I thought I was pregnant, I really panicked. When I found out I wasn't, I was very sad.
Well, after everything you've been through, I don't know whether I should bring up my problems or not.
Oh, please bring up your problems. I want to hear all about your problems. Tell me about New York.
Every single publisher rejected Hogan's book.
I don't understand.
Oh, neither do I. And you know something? They all said the same thing. It was too real. It was too passionate. Do you believe that? The more I read of the book, the better I like it. Do you think maybe I'm biased in some way because it's about our relationship, I mean?
No.
Well, I'm not giving up. I'm going to get that book published if I have to do it myself. Speaking of which, are you still willing to help me financially?
Sonny,
Now look, Liza, don't feel that you have to say yes unless you're really sure.
if you swear Hogan will never find out,
Well, that's fine with me. You know, I guess he would be a little shocked to find out that his patron was someone who didn't even like him. You know, I know this isn't exactly a commercial venture, but if my instincts are on target, this book could win the Pulitzer Prize. Well, I gotta get going. I am anchoring the 11 o'clock news tonight, and that place is gonna be a zoo.
yeah, I'm going too. Stephanie needs some help with the media and everything
Oh, great.
else.
Well, I'll give you a lift. Quinn McCleary is producing this little epic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I wonder if that means a few other McClearys will be on hand. Hogan, for instance. I thought that spending time away from him would help, you know, out of sight, out of mind, but it didn't work. Not seeing him makes me want to be with him even more.
So here I am, killing myself because I want to strangle him.
You haven't explored all your options.
I don't know how to handle a guy like this. He's really sly when it comes to getting what he wants, and what he wants is my job. He's starting out with one little special tonight, but if I don't do something about it, he's going to make it permanent.
You need a wolf trap.
What?
A wolf trap. In business and in life, there's always a wolf around waiting to take your sheep. Yeah. If Quinn McCleary is your particular wolf, then that's half your battle. I'm serious about this. You've identified your man. You know who your enemy is. Now all you have to do is snare him, and you begin by being very, very nice.
You're not listening to me. This guy is out after everything I've worked hard to create. What am I supposed to do, smile and give him the keys to my office?
Yeah, just about. You don't want to antagonize a wolf. You want to make him think he's going to get what he wants.
Well, he's not, right?
No. But if he thinks he is, what does he do? He walks around with his head high, he's confident, he's self-assured. And then he begins to make mistakes, and once he does, he's yours. You can put your trap right under his nose. He'll never see it.
Wow. No wonder you always get what you want.
Yeah. Almost.
Maybe I've been handling Quinn McCleary wrong all along. Maybe it's time we did become good buddies.
I just don't like the guy, period. Is something wrong with that?
Yes, Chase happens to be a friend of mine, and he's okay. Why don't you just give him a chance?
Sorry, lost cause. Even if you got me to like him, it wouldn't change how he feels about me. I don't know what it is. He just gets me so mad I end up forgetting what I'm after. I waste all my energy.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe not every guy is trying to show you up? Maybe that's why you get along better with women.
Among other things.
For all the trouble you've always had with Hogan.
Sometimes Chase reminds me of Hogan. I mean, they both take being number one for granted. They get what they want.
How come you're not competitive with me?
Because I'm happy for your success. But Chase, it never enters in his head that anybody could do a job better than he. I mean, it's Hogan all over again.
I don't know much about psychology, but it sounds to me like you're trying to get back at Hogan through Chase somehow. Does that make sense?
Maybe.
Could it be you're overreacting?
Could it be that Chase hates my guts?
No. Come on. He's a good guy. Besides, he could be a big help to both of us.
I'll become the best friend this guy ever had. I'll do a complete turnaround. He's not going to know what hit him.
Oh, don't overdo it. Don't underestimate him. A wolf is a shrewd animal.
Dad, this guy's ego is so big, it doesn't leave much room for shrewd. I don't think it'll be hard to get him to trust me. And once he does, he'll let me know every move he's going to make.
Well, you've got the idea, but don't lose sight of the basics. Do not go on the defensive. If you go on the defensive, you're showing fear. You got to be strong. Strong enough to let him think he's your equal. If you can do that, you're almost guaranteed to win.
You know, I'm glad we're on the same side. I hate to think of the number of bodies you left behind in your wake.
Just don't like to lose.
You're really something else, you know that,
Yeah,
Dad?
maybe for an old guy. Remember, what we're talking about here is power. Power manifests itself in control. You want to be in control? You gotta be relaxed, gotta be casual, gotta be easy, gotta be friendly. You gotta share things with this guy. Your meals, jokes, music, whatever. Stay close to him. If he's in the same room, don't be on the other side of that room. Don't even be across a desk. Be right close to him. And proximity, see, the familiarity will wear him down, make him lower his defenses. And finally, most important, never show anger. He sees you anger, he knows where your weak spot is, he knows where you're soft, and that's where he'll strike.
I pity anyone who's after anything that you want.
Oh, it's just a game. But you play it properly, your opponent will smile in defeat. He'll be happy for your victory. You'll win the prize and his respect. Best game there is.
Sarah, I really don't understand you. Now, what do you mean you don't want to go? This is the event of the decade. Honey, this is bigger than the 55 Dodger World Series game when Gil Hodges hit a home run. He hit a home... All right, forget it. You're too young. Listen, why don't you get your hat or whatever it is girls your age get and
No,
let's
Mr.
go.
Bergman, I can't go. Tonight is really important to Quinn.
Well, that's right. Sure it is. It's his baby. That's why it's important for you to be there. Oh, I get it. The crowds. Well, don't you worry, sweetie. I'll stick right by your side and keep all the bad guys
That's
away.
not it.
Well, then why? Sarah, even people who don't like wrestling are going to be there. You know why? Because this is big. It's really big. It's... You really don't want to go, do you?
I want to go, but I can't. See, every time I'm around Quinn, he feels like he has to drop everything to look after me and protect me. That takes his mind away from things that he should be doing that are more important.
Well, you're important to him, too. Listen, you don't think he's spending all that time at the Caldwell house because he enjoys tarring the roof so much, do you?
No, but Wendy's right. He can't be burdened with me when he's so close to finally getting somewhere with his career. He's got a big chance to make a name for himself right now.
Oh, you understand a lot about him, don't you?
Yeah, I guess. See, that's why I want to help him. I think it's best to do what Wendy says. Just leave him alone so we can concentrate. You know, it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. But it's not like he's completely alone. I mean, Wendy's going to be there. She knows best what he needs right now.
relax. It'll be terrific.
Quinn, I've never been a moderator before. Look, I'm grateful for the chance that you're giving me, but you've seen me in front of a camera before.
What about all that masterful coaching you've had? Would you keep the faith? This is the big bonanza, Wendy.
Well, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid I'm going to blow it. You're going to hate me forever.
There's no way. Everything you need is right here. All the questions you're going to ask are written right on these cards. Your job is just to read them aloud, word for word, and let Hulk and Morocco do the rest. Just be your own sweet, loving, beautiful self, okay?
Great.
Well, almost.
What?
Don't get me wrong. I love the way you dress, but so does every other red-blooded American male. Why don't we just cool it down a little bit tonight, okay?
What are you talking about?
If you shake those hips and show those legs, every guy in the audience is going to be focused in on you. We want them to look at our guests.
I'm not quite sure how to take this.
Take it as a compliment. You'll see. Less is more tonight, okay? I'm not hurting your feelings, am I?
No. I just will change before the air show.
Okay, great.
I'm still scared, though.
What are you scared about? You know Hulk likes you, and you'll charm the Morocco, too.
Looking for someone in particular?
No, just looking around, see who's here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Liza, thank goodness you're here. Sonny, would you excuse us, please?
Sure, I'll see you after the meeting.
Okay.
I am a wreck, a complete wreck. You know, this thing could turn out to be a disaster. Have you seen the line of people waiting out there for tickets? We can't possibly get them all into the studio. And it's not that teeny bopper crowd that Chase usually draws. I mean, these are adults. Intelligent, well-dressed, over 35. You aren't paying attention to one word I'm saying, are you?
I am. I'm listening. Honestly, I'm listening. You think Quinn's family's going to be here? I mean, this is his brainchild, after all.
Well, I don't know. I guess so. I know what they're like. Here they come now. Hi, Kate. Kate, I have a seat for you right over here in front.
I'm sorry I had to go.
You look tired.
Well, I haven't been sleeping. Kind of tired. I can't write. Can I see you?
Hogan?
No, I know. I mean, later, after all this is finished.
Hogan. Hey, thanks for coming. I know the writing comes first, and I'm honored.
Quinn, congratulations. I know all this is your idea. I'm sure Henderson won't be the same after it's all over.
Thanks. I just hope I don't let Channel 6 down.
Okay, Liza, come with me now. There's a reporter from Network News waiting to interview us in my office. Excuse me, please.
Excuse me, Quinn. Hogan?
Well, I left you a seat right next to Ma in the front row.
Great.
I hope she doesn't fade. I don't think she has the vaguest idea what she's in for. Well, I'm going to help these guys. I'll see you later. All right?
Yeah.
Quinn, hey. I've been looking all over for you.
You have?
Look, I decided I was cutting off my own nose by staying away. Staying mad at you isn't going to do any good for either one of us. I'm sorry for the way that I behaved. Break a leg. On second thought, considering who your guests are, maybe that's not the best idea.
Well, thanks. That's big of you, Chase. I'm glad you're here.
He's here. He's here. The magnificent Morocco's here. Surprise coming into the studio right now.
Just like set up. Okay, Morocco. Come on. Who's all the ladies you got planned for me, fools?
I don't know. People don't respect
Listen to these maggots. They obviously have never been experienced magnificent before. This backwoods town.
Very true.
This must be a very big experience for all of them.
Now, hold on now.
Who's your cheer
We only have a few minutes left before the air, and I need to explain some things.
like Moody or retarded
Very
furniture.
loosely.
Very cheap.
Boy.
Surprised, the Prince
Oh,
of
boy.
Darkness.
Here's
Hey, I
a-
thought you had this worked out, man.
No,
Separate time slots. And
I do,
everything, you know?
Hulkster.
It's
It's all
the
right.
contended champion. You got your milk with you?
Very good.
Don't worry about milk,
Very
brother.
good.
Oh, here's Wendy.
Oh,
You met Hulk?
He's still looking for a T-shirt to
Hey,
finish,
Matt,
huh?
this is the magnificent Morocco.
Oh, yes. Hello. Hello. I'm
Wendy.
your mom.
Beautiful
Let me
girl.
Hey,
Oh, what a man.
hey, now put her down right now.
Don't get excited.
All right, now you guys can do pretty much everything you
don't
want.
have to get
You
excited.
can do whatever you want once the
Do
show
whatever
starts,
I
but the
want.
ladies out of bounds, all right? Okay.
What's the
Now.
name of this one?
Once the interview is over, You answer questions from the studio audience and the callers. And after that, you want to get up, do anything you want. It's all right with me. Just stay within the camera range.
Wait a second. What's the arrangement on the furniture? Who sits next to Wendy here? How does this going to work out here?
That's a good question. I haven't thought that one out yet.
Yeah.
Quinn,
How about a good answer?
No, I'll be right back with you with this. Yeah, that's
Who wrote these?
I did.
You wrote these. You really want me to ask You really want me to ask that one?
Uh-huh.
There's gonna be a riot in here, Quinn.
I certainly hope so.